Shaitanir Rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Atiullah, atiur Rasul ulul amri minkum. And always a reminder for myself, ana abdukal ajizu da'ifu miskinu zalimu jahad. And but for the grace of Allah that we're still in existence. Alhamdulillah for the blessings of seeing the 13th of Rajab, and Allah granting us this love for Sayyidina Muhammad, his holy companions, his Ahlul Bayt, and Allah giving and granting this love for Imam Ali Asadullah al-Ghalib karamallahu wajhahu, that immense personalities and gifts from the Divinely Presence, that Allah granted us this love and that we commemorate and celebrate this holy birth by our good deeds, good actions, and then to remember their lives and the immense reality that the holy companions and Ahlul Bayt represent, the love and the example of Sayyidina Muhammad that these immense souls are a sign from the greatness of the leadership and spirituality and the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad, that with the haqqaiq and realities Allah bestowed upon Sayyidina Muhammad, what he watered their souls and nourished their souls with of realities, of perfection, of character, allowing them to achieve their maximum potential, allowing them to achieve Allah's Divinely satisfaction. So with all the greatness of people and the immensities of what they achieved, we have to show that its credit goes back to the authority and leadership of Sayyidina Muhammad, and that by the immensity of khuluqul azim, by the immensity of what Allah poured into the reality of Prophet, then look at what the nation has been gifted with. Like the gardener whom nourishes his flowers that were immense trees that gave immense fruits. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. Inshallah, if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below, the programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans: Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. There's many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, be so kind as to leave loving comments and please share the stream. Every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And this is when Allah is giving khuluqul azim, wa ma arsalnaka rahmatan lil alameen. All these examples in Qur'an in which Allah is giving a description of Prophet that you're of an amazing character, and that in another ayatul kareem, we would not have sent you but except that you're a mercy to mankind. And these realities we see upon the holy companions and holy Ahlul Bayt, that what they were able to achieve of their maximum potential for this dunya. We don't even understand what they achieved of their akhirah. That when they came into the hands of the one who makes them into sons, makes them into purification, Muhyi al-qulub, Mahyi al-dunub, the one whom revives the hearts and destroys and crushes the sins. Means we give credit to that immense reality. The immensity of Prophet gave to us these immense souls. What secrets and illuminations hide within the reality of Prophet and what he fed them of these realities that we still nourish ourselves and take benefit from. What Prophet bestowed upon the soul of Imam Ali of futuwah and good character, and that all tariqahs based on this reality, that there are two doors to the holy Kaaba. And those whom studied the realities of Hajj and the book that we put out and the realities and teachings of awliyaullah, that Prophet is the symbol of the Kaaba, because the Kaaba is a heart. It's not a house of stones, we don't worship stones, we don't make tawaf around stones. That the house is symbolic and Allah described through the hadith, so there must be a love for Prophet to understand realities. Otherwise they're trying to look for it only in Qur'an, but Allah put a key within the holy hadith of Prophet to open the Qur'an. The Qur'an doesn't open for anyone except Muhammadun Rasulullah. Allah hid the keys of His holy speech within the heart and the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad, that I'm not on heaven, I'm not on earth, but I'm on the heart of my believer, and the only believer for Allah is Sayyidina Muhammad. Then gives to us that the Kaaba is a symbol of Prophet sitting there. And ever vigilant, the station of Mecca is the ever vigilant and active state. Like the One is the active state, the power's on and the nation is making tawaf. And Allah gave us the two symbols, there's two doors to the heart of Prophet, and these are all the turuqs. The turuqs that are coming from Imam Ali's teachings as a companion, and from the Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah coming from Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq is the one tariqah. And these are the ways to the heart of Prophet from the station of the holy companions. And that's why the doorknobs of the Kaaba have hearts on them. These are the ulul albab, the ones whom guard the door to the presence of Prophet. And all the companions are bringing in that reality, but khususan is important that the ones whom were given the responsibility to form the tariqahs, guide the tariqahs and give their secret and imdad and madad to the tariqahs, to bring them like a path, a golden path into the heart of Prophet, because this is a path towards the heart and love and the ishq of Divinely Presence, the ishq of Sayyidina Muhammad قُلْ إِنِ كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي. That the owner of the Kaaba Allah is giving, if they want my love, fattabi'uni, they should take a path to these doors to reach to you. And that the truthfulness in their character, the chivalry in their character is the foundation and the brick. Tawassul bil-haqq wa tawassul bis-sabr. Every brick on the path to the heart of Prophet is based on this chivalrous character, honest character, good character and manners. When the one whom leaves manners and leaves good character has left the path. When you leave good manners and you leave good character, you left the path. And when you leave good manners and you leave good character, when it's hidden, not what's obvious. The path is not based on the coming together of 10 people and sitting down in sunnah items. The path is what we do when we think no one is watching, but they're watching. Allah's watching, Prophet is watching, angels watching, awliya watching. The holy companions are above awliya, they're watching. And they're looking to see that, are you truthful in your deed and in your actions? Not what you do for people, because we know everybody performs for people. But how do you perform for Allah in your truthfulness and in your deeds and in your action and in your good character? That not to have bad character when no one sees, and think that we have good character when everyone sees, because this is a munafiq that give the appearance of good but in hidden is bad. And these were the talks from the night before, that in this Rajab and moving towards this world of light, Allah confirms in our heart that this malakut kulli shay, it sees everything, it owns everything. Every action that you do, it sends a vibration into this malakut, into this world of light. Nothing you look at, nothing you hear, nothing you speak, nothing you touch is not known in this world of light. Every action that we do is on an invisible string for us just to understand. Nobody operates in a vacuum with no responsibility. Allah describes, have you ever been a thing forgotten? Is there anywhere that you can go where you think whatever you do, say and how you act, Allah's not knowing? And that Prophet from holy hadith is that, I give you my seeing, that sees with the sight of Allah, hears with the power of Allah, is not knowing, and the angels not knowing, holy companions and Ahlul Bayt not knowing, and the awliya not knowing. So the way of futuwah is to leave hypocrisy, leave the actions of in front of people and put the actions in front of Allah. And that when no one's around, my meditation and my tafakkur, and when no one's around, my muhasabah. And then asking continuously Allah to forgive me, grant me good character, grant me good deeds, grant me good actions, so that I can inherit from their way. These noble souls, they give so much support, so much light and so much action, and futuwah and the way of chivalry is based on these characters. What Allah gave wa khuluqul azim, gave of this magnificent character of Prophet. These are the responsibilities of these companions, that these are the treasures Allah gave to me of my character. Instill these characters upon these souls upon the earth, even in the midst of all their darkness and zulm and every type of evilness and wickedness attacking them from 6 directions. Instill within their heart goodness and good character, to continuously make their maghfirah, their tawbah, their repentance, and continuously connect their heart and souls. Make their accounting and muhasabah, what did I do today? What did I do wrong today? Life is not about lying to people that I'm good, but my life is about taking a true accounting of what I've done wrong and asking Allah every day, Ya Rabbi forgive me, forgive me. Don't allow me to be a hypocrite, because if this hypocrisy goes out of control, I will come against my shaykh, and then I will come against everything that's holy. I'll find issues in hadith, I'll find issues in this, I'll find issues in that, until God forbid you begin to try to find issues in Sayyidina Muhammad. And the demon has overtaken the individual. Means what the companions want for us, remind for us that whatever they achieved and whatever we want to say of their greatness and the immensity, it's all due to the immensity of Sayyidina Muhammad. Without that type of leadership, without that type of sultanate, without that type of khuluq and character, without that type of madad and energy reaching to them, blessing them, uplifting them, dressing them, they are the byproduct of their Nabi. Their accomplishments are the accomplishments of Sayyidina Muhammad, so that Allah could show the trophies to all creation. That if you want to know what a powerful nation is, look at the immensity of these souls on these holy nights that Allah gave to us. Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Sayyidina Umar Farooq, Sayyidina Uthman, Imam Ali salam, all these amazing souls, Hazrat Fatima salam, all the holy companions, all the Ahlul Bayt, all the Imams. All these gifts and jewels are the crowns of the crown of Sayyidina Muhammad. This is the treasures of the heavens Allah bestowed. So everything directs it back to its leadership and sultanate. And if we do things right and we have good character and we try our best to come against the directions that shaitan is attacking. He's attacking from your fashion, he's attacking from your desires and music and sounds and food. He's attacking from every direction so that the gravity will throw us into a spin of darkness. And they give to us and they give a himmah to us, fight that attack and make your gravity move towards Sayyidina Muhammad. And if we do everything correct with that love, with that ishq and with that goodness, then what we put out to the world should be a sign of the greatness of Sayyidina Muhammad. That's the importance of what we do. Means the people whom are putting out and trying to write articles, trying to put AI, trying to put images, trying to put zikrs, trying to make productions, every type of khidmat, people putting together books and articles and every aspect of khidmat and service is a reflection of the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. None of it could be done without the nazar of Prophet. Not the one reciting, drumming, singing, writing, producing, nothing. Without the madad and nazar of Prophet you would have been glued to your couch or your head to your pillow on your bed and never wake up. Some people say they want to sleep 20 hours a day because shaitan defecate upon them and they can't lift themselves. Without the himmah, without the nazar, without the love of Prophet none of this can be done. The fact that it's being done is the power of Prophet's nazar upon people. And putting out now hundreds of posts, everybody putting out from the AI a subject that's interesting to them, a post interesting from them, putting out beautiful graphics according to what they like. These are the result of the himmah of the love of Prophet. Others that don't do it, maybe they lack the guidance towards himmah. It's not okay for people just to sit and do nothing. If you do nothing you'll be washed away as nothing. If you serve no purpose on this earth, better you go back home. There's no reason for you to be here. When people sitting and praying at night, whoa, protect me, for what? Your life is for what purpose? An immense battle has begun. If your life doesn't serve akhirah, what's the purpose of it? Means these souls are coming to inspire us. Look at their example. Have you heard of a story of a holy companion that met Prophet and slept all day, or made his own money and went away? We didn't hear about these kind of companions. Oh, there was so and so and he met the Prophet and became very wealthy and he moved away. But for us when we talk about companionship, it represents accomplishments. People arguing, who's the greatest companion? Doesn't matter, they're all great. And what makes them to be amazing and astonishing was their accomplishments, the immense love they had. That whatever Prophet asked of them they did immediate, they gave everything. They fought battle after battle after battle, many whom gave their lives and everything in the way of Allah. Means the story of companionship is the astonishing reality of what they accomplished, and what they accomplished was because of the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. So that Allah would show all of creation. Look at the greatness of their Prophet that he produced these great holy companions and holy Ahlul Bayt, and with them they illuminated the entire earth and universes, but we only know of this earth. Tariqas are to uphold the same way. Tariqah was not a lazy man association. Everybody come, say they have a shaykh, shaykh does everything and we do nothing. But this real way of futuwah because people have to recognize what they have. The real way of futuwah, the one whom supported by Imam Ali salam, by Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq comes and shows, get up and do something. Your nobility and your honour is in what you accomplish on this earth. As we did for Sayyidina Muhammad you shall too do it. Do all that you can for the love of Prophet, wear your sunnah, give food, give clothing, put out articles. MashaAllah, there's so many articles coming from our AI, don't take from anything else, take from these teachings that are hard for me to follow. So many posts coming out every day. These are like bombs against shaitan. Knowledge is the greatest weapon against darkness. Shaitan is throwing darkness everywhere and now our people with himmah are throwing lights and throwing lights and throwing lights. And we came together tonight for the reality of Imam Ali salam, and they're inspiring that, look, the reality was based on this love. They fought and conquered and lifted and did everything to break the way for Sayyidina Muhammad, all due to the madad and tajalli and the greatness of Prophet. and the love for Allah that gave them that support. Said, if you love Prophet go out and conquer, stand up, go out, push the knowledge, give out charity, do good deeds, make comments, share links. Some things that are so easy, don't become a potato in which you do nothing and you just become rooted into the floor and into the couch, and the world becomes something that you just observing and you serve no purpose to be alive on this earth. Right now they're writing names like who's been good and who's been bad, who's staying, who's going. We ask ourselves, do we want to stay? If you want to stay, what's the purpose of your staying? Ya Rabbi, give me a purpose. Let me document and spread knowledges of this love from my shaykh. Don't make your own mission, help the shaykh's mission. Don't make your own projects, follow the shaykh's projects. We're not making a tariqah within a tariqah. Let me to propagate, let me to recite, let me to give food, let me to do all of these different services, and then you see the Muhammadan movement on this earth. And we said, wear the logo so people know who you are and who you're with, so that they too can understand and maybe come to some understanding. Islam and tariqah is not about just you accepted, sit down and became a potato, rooted into television and chips and doing nothing. But your faith should have driven you like the companions. They wanted to conquer the earth for Prophet and he gave so much imdad, so much madad to them, they literally did. They took out every pocket of darkness and illuminated with their knowledges, with their sciences, with their algorithms. Everything we have on this earth is from them, and the awliya who came and bore the fruit from these holy companions and Ahlul Bayt. So our way is a way of action. If we love Imam Ali salam and we love Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq salam, our way is to live like them, to do great deeds so that we show the madad and the support that's coming to us. And you change the profile or the scenery of social media. When these systems dominate the kifah and the wrong look, they studied the kifah and they said, oh this came from the British when they were in restaurants in the Middle East. They would take it off the tables, literally the tablecloth, and go out into the desert. This is not the sunnah of Prophet. Now you see being blanketed upon social media the holy turban, the jubbah, all the beard, everything. The image of awliya, the image of the holy companions, the image of Ahlul Bayt, the image and the realities of Sayyidina Muhammad that every nation begged from a piece of the sunnah of Prophet. What could be better than propagating the image of these realities, their rings, their asa, their turbans, the beautiful beards, but all according to sunnah, not to look like other religions. The sunnah is a trimmed beard, trimmed moustache, beard, beautiful sunnah with a tail, with a turban with a tail. All of these images they speak 1,000 words, and this is the immensity of this reality. That when they have support from these holy companions, when they have the support of Prophet the real guidance and futuwah is to inspire other people to make their faith real. And not go around and just bring 1,000 people and they do nothing. Absolutely do nothing. You don't have to bring anybody, but broadcast good character, good manners, inspire people to have himmah, and go out now and produce knowledges, propagate knowledges that other people are reading and now repeating. Put out the videos, put out the SoundCloud, soundtracks, put out all of these images and artwork and everything that we're doing, and this is the way of companionship. If it is Sayyidina Muhammad that we love and the holy companions that we love and Ahlul Bayt that we love, then it must be the fruits of our deeds as its proof. What have we done? If you look, then alhamdulillah SMC looks very good. The SMC family mashallah, their fruits seem to be everywhere. And this is a sign of goodness, this is a sign of immense blessings and himmah that inshaAllah Allah give everybody more and more strength, more and more love. And in all your prayers keep asking Allah for more himmah, for the love and ishq of Sayyidina Muhammad, but most of all give us good character. Because hypocrisy cannot succeed, bad character never succeeds. But to give us the goodness, the softness and the sweetness, so that Allah be pleased with us, Prophet be pleased with us, all the holy companions be pleased with us, Ahlul Bayt be pleased with us, and their madad and support flowing, overflowing upon all of us. Regardless of who likes us, dislikes us or has bad eyes for all of us, it doesn't matter when you're surrounded by the oceans of love and support. We pray that Allah increase that love and that support, and that we keep ourselves always under the nazar of Sayyidina Muhammad, the holy companions, holy Ahlul Bayt, awliyaullah fi samaa'i wa fil ard. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifoon wa salaamun al mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa bi sirri Surat al-Fatiha. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. Inshallah, if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below, the programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans: Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. There's many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, be so kind as to leave loving comments, and please share the stream. Every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.